Day 2, we've started from our hotel and we are going for some breakfast first, and then we'll go and explore few other spots in the center city of Edinburgh. Quick outfit change because it was so cold outside. So I got my pants on because could not bear the cold, could not.
We are having our breakfast in one of the famous coffee shop of Edinburgh called Lowdown. Nakul is having some tea. I had some coffee. And look how beautiful, how colorful the breakfast is. So this is Scott Monument, which is dedicated to Sir Walter Scott, who is a famous Scottish poet. And if you're wondering why it is black, well, thanks to the pollution. I am so fascinated by this Radisson building. It looks like a castle. And now we're exploring the other lane of Royal Mile, which we could not yesterday. And this lane will lead us to Holyrood Palace, from where our trek will start for the Arthur Seat. So the yellow building is Museum of Edinburgh, and the building in front of it is Edinburgh People's Museum. Both of them are a good place to check out. So we are finally at the end of that lane. The building in the middle is a Holyrood Palace, and the Queen spends 1 week here at the beginning of each summer. As you take a right turn from here, you will see the parking lot for Arthur Seat Trek. And now we are beginning our trek. It's super windy, it's super cold. But I think it's perfect weather because it's not too sunny. Otherwise, we'll be dehydrated by the time we reach at the top. So we have reached the midway and the views are already spectacular from here. I can't wait to reach at the top. Remember to dress properly for this trek, guys, because it gets super cold as you climb up. So this is the lower point of Arthur's Seat, and most of the people trek till here because the path becomes a bit tricky and dangerous from here. And that is the top peak.
Now we're going to climb the final stretch. It's going to be a very steep climb. Let's see if we can do it.
As you can see, there is next to no pathway. But we have finally reached the top and the view are mesmerizing. I am speechless. Just look at the view. You can see the entire city. You can even see the ocean from here. If you are coming to Edinburgh, I would 100% recommend this trek. We have decided to take a different route to go down. This one is much more secluded and I think prettier also. My heart was so full after this trek and after taking this route that I could not stop myself from doing stupid things. As you can see, there is not even a single human being over here, and it is so peaceful, it is so calming. Now we are on our way to explore botanical gardens, another good places in Edinburgh. So let's see. On our way, we came across this cemetery called Old Carlton Cemetery, and it was so beautiful. Well, I don't know if beautiful is the right term to describe a cemetery, but we really liked it. And we are here in Botanical Gardens. Frankly speaking, guys, Botanical Garden was a letdown, so if you skip it, it's fine. It's 6 p.m. so now we are going for early dinner and then we will just call it a day.
It's day 3 and today we are going to explore Dane Village and then head back home. Bye bye.
So we have checked out of our hotel because today, after roaming around the city, we'll be heading back to London. But first, let's explore few other places like Dean Village in Edinburgh. Now we are walking towards Dean Village, which is supposed to be one of the most Instagrammable places in Edinburgh. So let's see. It is so peaceful here and this view is really great. So if you want some picture for Instagram, do come to Dean Village. So we've taken another D route. So instead of going back the same way, we've decided to take this pathway because it follows the river and we can hear the sound of water. I can sit here for hours and hours and just look at the water and look at the trees. It's so peaceful. After spending some time in nature, we've decided to explore National Museum of Scotland to satisfy my inner nerd. In the Asian cultural section, they had few items from Gujarat. So this bag, the decorative piece, the blouse, everything was from the Gujarat area. The animal section was really impressive, and also all of them were of real life size, so you can actually compare the size of different animals. So this was probably my favorite area because it talks about fashion. So how the fashion has evolved over the ages, what kind of clothes people used to wear in olden times. And now we're back in the train again for home. I've got my favorite bubble tea. So the last 3 days in Edinburgh were really fun. I actually didn't expect Edinburgh to be so different from London, but I'm really impressed. I enjoyed a lot, and if you're in London, do visit Edinburgh. See you in the next vlog.